Prime Minister, Dr. Keith Rowley, is confident the United States will grant this country's request for an extension on the Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act legislation deadline. Speaking at a media conference earlier today, Dr. Rowley gave his perspective on the events that took place at Friday's sitting in the Parliament that did not allow the bill to be passed. He said, if the FATCA bill is not passed, this country will face serious consequences. Marie Hull tells us more.
Speaking at a press conference on Tuesday, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley said he's confident the request to extend the deadline beyond September 30th will be granted.
We expect that the United States, having received our request for an extension and being party to all that is going on in this country and seeing exactly what is going on here, will treat Trinidad and Tobago as a country where the government is serious about cooperating and collaborating and complying with the requirements. And against that background, I have every confidence that the United States, against that background of this government cooperating and bringing to the fore what has been left to languish.
Noting that other CARICOM countries have accepted a model of FATCA legislation, Dr. Rowley shared what would be this country's position if the request is not granted.
If we find ourselves in a situation where we have failed by way of opposition foolishness to vote the legislation in the Parliament, then what we are saying is that we are prepared to accept the sanctions. What is the alternative?
Dr. Rowley placed blame for the agreement not being signed on the opposition. He said their walkout of the Parliament on Friday during the debate of the FATCA legislation was planned and pointed out that the action came as Attorney General Faisal Rowley was outlining that while in government, the opposition had 4 opportunities to see the legislation through. A response from the United States as to whether the FATCA extension has been approved is still to come. Marie Hull, CNews.